Welcome to Daybreak. I'm Joe Young, manager for the Village of Oxford, and Deb Urin's here from the president of the Oxford Chamber of Commerce, and we're here today to give you the latest updates and things that are going on in our Oxford community. So lots of happening since the last year. It's been a few weeks since we've been on the show, and we apologize for that. But we're back here, and Debbie can tell us some of the exciting things going on at the Chamber.
Will do, and it is good to be back.
Yes,
Here it is. It's February, so all of January kind of went by, but we're back at it again. So the Oxford Chamber has been doing a number of things so far. We had a wonderful mix and mingle at Sullivan's the last week in January, and we had well over 40 people, and kind of packed in there like sardines. There were so many people. So our mixers are really going well. So for February's mixer on Thursday, February 25th, is going to be at the Burning Oak, just north of town here, from 5 to 7. Everyone is welcome to come. You may bring your spouses. It's just a wonderful time to, talk about yourself, talk about your businesses, meeting new people. So those mixers are going very well. And our Coffee Connects, we just had a Coffee Connect this week, and that was at Caldwell Banker. Yes. Once again, 40 people were there, many businesses. So our Coffee Connects are going very well too, and those are always on the first Tuesday of every month. And our next one will be on Tuesday, March 1st. And Holy Cross Lutheran Church is going to be our host this time. They're at 136 South Washington. And Matt, who is the pastor there,
Pastor Matt Schuster,
yes, he is just such a sweet man. Yep. So he asked if he could be hosting that. So that's where our next Coffee Connect will be. Also in February, we're going to have a roundtable with Senator Gary Peters. That's going to take place on Friday, February 26th, and that's going to be at 9 o'clock in the morning till about 10:30 in the morning. And our sponsor for that is going to be Independence Village, 701 Market Street here in Oxford. So it is free. We ask that you register so that we have an idea as to how many people will be there, and you can find that on our website or on our Facebook page. But that, once again, will be on Friday, February 26th.
Great.
And our ambassador program. Ambassador program for the Chamber is already growing. We have had Cynthia Francisco, and we've also had Greg Clay from Curtis Insurance. We have another new ambassador, Angela Logan. She is from Goddard School Systems, and she has lived in Rochester here for over 20. Rochester. I just came from Rochester. I apologize. She has lived in Oxford here for over 20 years now. And you might see her if you go into the Home Depot in Lake Orion, because she's part of that doghouse booth that they have there selling the hot dogs. Yes, Angela is just, she has a wonderful, bubbly personality. And she was singing for Elsa. She's an Elsa impersonator, and she was at our parade that she sang at Christmas, the Christmas parade. So, and she's also in a band where she sings at location in one of the restaurants in Lake Orion. So she is somebody who is all around and has a wonderful personality. So welcome, Angela. We also have a couple of others that are going to be starting up soon, and in our next presentation, I'll make sure that I let everyone know who those ambassadors will be as well.
Well, great. Well, I know Nicole Starrett, your director, has been there 6, 7, 8 months maybe now,
We are on 8 months now.
8 months, all right.
Yes,
well, great.
She has done, I mean, Nicole is just, she's a breath of fresh air, very nice, friendly. Our chamber doors are open from 9 to 1, and we now have hired an admin. So our office now is going to be with our director and an assistant for our director. So Amy will be starting in probably 2 weeks.
It's Amy Desatone.
Yes.
Yeah. You might know her around town.
And she's another familiar face around town.
Yes,
so
she
another
is.
Oxford resident. So that is really great.
Right. So Nicole will be able to get spend more time out
Out in the
working
field.
the businesses and
Yep.
getting new members and getting activities and participation going.
Which
and-
she's been doing a great job.
Yes.
A great
Well, that's
job
great.
with that. But
Great.
we had, I noticed in our weekly email blast, we have a blood drive
Yes,
coming
we do.
up.
Yep, February 13th. I'm sorry, February 16th. It's a Tuesday.
Yep.
And it's from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. It's a little shorter than they normally have done it in the past, but it's Tuesday, February 16th. It's going to be at the village offices, the community room. We do them about every 6 months. And there is an urgent need for blood at this time with all of the different problems going around in the country and the world. There is a serious need. I got an email about it the other day. So if you can make it on Tuesday, February 16th at the village offices between 9 and 3, I've got a phone number here you can call, 313-530-0375. That's 313-530-0375. So yes, if you could take that in and help out, that would be greatly appreciated, and your chance to help someone in need.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So we've got other things going on too in our community room. Remember on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, the seniors are in there with bingo on Wednesday and Fridays. It's from like 10:30 to 2:30 on Wednesday and Friday, and then euchre. They play euchre on Thursdays from 1 to 3. So that's at the community room. So it's another opportunity to come out and have a good time, and especially with this nice weather we've been having.
I know.
Not too bad getting out there. A little bit of snow we had the other day makes you remember it is winter, even though the grass is pretty green out there right now.
Yes, it is. It is. And yet it's not time to start mowing yet.
Oh, no.
You know, those snow plows are still going to be coming out.
Yeah. One other thing I wanted to mention too about the village office is that we do have that Operation Drugs Prescription Drop-Off Box that's been very popular. A lot of people have been using it, where you can take your outdated drugs or you don't no longer need and safely dispose of them in a dumpster. Well, it's a container that's locked up and secured, and then they will dispose of them in a proper manner so it doesn't end up in our water system or our landfill or in the hands of someone who shouldn't have it.
Exactly.
So that's at our village dispatch center at the police department at 22 West Burdick, and that's open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, so you can drop it off there anytime you'd like. So we got lots of good things going with that. I did want to mention too, while we're talking a few minutes about the village and the township, we have elections coming up this November. They will be there's 3 elections coming up, matter of fact. There's one in March 8th, which is the presidential primary, March 8th, and then there's a primary election on August 2nd, and that's the election where the township board of trustees and supervisor and treasurer and clerk voting will take place. If you want to file for those positions, you need to submit it by April 19th. So April 19th is the filing date. You need 25 signatures, and of course be a resident of the township. And then November 8th is the general election, which is the village offices have 2 openings, 2 council members out of the 5. There might be more, but at least 2, and that filing deadline is July 26th. So you got time, and we'll remind you about that. But before we close off this session, just want to let you know, April 19th is your cutoff date, so by 4 o'clock to sign a petition to be running for a township trustee or board or council or treasurer, clerk, and supervisor. With that, we'll be back in just a minute. Thank you.
Thanks.
Hi, I'm Elgin Nichols.
And I'm Terry Stiles. Did you know that Charter Channel 191 and AT&T Channel 99 are the only television stations you can find all the events and news just for you?
Oxford News This Week is your news closer to home. Catch us right here weekdays at noon, 6:30, and 11 p.m. and weekends at noon and 11 p.m. See you there.
Ta-da!
We're done.
Back to Daybreak. Joe Young here with Deb Uren. We're here telling you all the great things going on and happening in our community. And Deb, you want to tell a little about the Chamber and membership and benefits?
Right. We, at the Chamber, we have now developed some additional membership levels that will give our businesses an opportunity to include in their membership sponsoring opportunities.
Okay,
So
more
more promotions, advertising on our website, advertising on our Facebook page, on our weekly email blast. So I just want to take a few minutes to go over, if you haven't received one of these, current members, with the renewal of your invoices, we're going to have these new brochures included with your membership renewals, and all new members are going to have this same opportunity. But we have our regular business membership, which is $150. We have our professional membership, which is going to be at a cost of $300, but a $470 value. So you're getting an article in our weekly e-blast. You'll get Chamber website highlights for 3 months. And then you will have your one luncheon or one breakfast for our events will be included in that membership fee. Our next level is what we call our premium membership, and that will be $500. That is a value of $770. Once again, it's including the same as the professional, but your Chamber website highlights will then go on our website for 6 months. And that will just be flowing through on our website itself. And then you will have 6 events where one attendee's either luncheon or breakfast will be included in that price. So all you'd have to do is register and you're already paid for. And then our, excuse me, our top level is what we call the executive membership. That's going to be $750, but that value is $1,520. So you will have 2 articles in the weekly email blast. You'll have e-newsletter highlights going for 12 months. Now our email blast goes out once a week, so that is 52 weeks of highlighting your business,
Is there like
showing
over 700? I'm sorry.
we have
800
well over 700, pushing close to 800 now email addresses that this email blast goes out to every week. And then you will also, in our Chamber website, you will be highlighted for 12 months on that as well. So along with all 6 of our lunches or breakfast will all be included in there. You'll have a $250 level event sponsorship included, and you would then choose which one of those events it would be, whether it be the Christmas parade or the Women's Expo or our Chamber Challenge. This is going to be the 3rd year for that, for our annual run. And then you'll have logo will be on all our promotional materials. So we have found, we did a survey, and people were responding back to the survey, and they wanted these additional levels so that they would be able to pay everything up front. Everything's all taken care of, and we just take care of all of that promoting for them.
Great.
So
that's a great value there. And
it really is. It really is.
helping out the businesses. That's great.
And this is something that we already, I mean, these brochures just came in a week and a half ago. We already have 2 executive memberships and 1 premium membership that have already started.
Great.
So you will see in our email blast that all of this is being put on there, and these businesses are being promoted.
Great.
So, and then this week, Larry Rivets
exciting
was in.
new, magazine.
Our
directory,
magazine.
Yeah.
Lifestyle.
Awesome.
Lifestyle magazine. This is a magazine that is in partnership with Orion, Lake Orion, and Oxford. It's a magazine that is coming out. I say magazine because it looks like a
does say-
magazine.
does say on
and
there.
it is a magazine.
It's really a directory.
It is
with
a directory.
A lot of good information.
There is so much information in here. The first, it's going to come out twice a year. So the January issue is highlighting Lake Orion. You will see, of course, Oxford in there as well. And then the second half of the year, coming in July, it will highlight Oxford, and then you will see some of the Orion in there. So you will see all of Lake Orion's chamber members in there, and all of our new members that we have.
yes,
Oxford's in there.
All right. Well,
So-
it says here it's a community resource and visitors guide, and the good news is we're finally now with Orion and Oxford having a magazine that other communities such as Rochester and Birmingham. I know they've got 4 or 5 different communities.
Oh, they have a lot, yes.
So we're finally in there running competition and letting people know what we have to offer here in Oxford and Orion. I know they printed 10,000 of these.
Yep.
And they're available at the DDA and the Chamber and the village offices. They're going to be real estate agents' offices for visitors. I know they're going to give them to school and the township. They're going to be mailing it out to certain
Yes,
areas.
the first issue is being mailed out in the Lake Orion area, but these are going to be going into all of our welcome bags that we provide, and we give at least 40 welcome bags a month. We're giving to the
New people
township.
come to town,
So new people will be receiving these, but you're hearing this, come on into any of our offices because Larry did provide us with a number of these magazines to be handed out to everyone who is interested.
Yeah, it's
So-
very helpful. Lots of different information of all kinds for community services, and it's just not businesses. It's statewide. There's a lot of
Statewide.
information.
Yep.
And fun things to go do as well. I mean, they got quite a bit on the trails and the different arts and community centers are in here.
Well, yeah, just looking for more things to do just in
Right.
Michigan, not just our area, but just in Michigan. You know, they're talking about Zenders up in Frankenmuth, going to the state capitol, Marshall Frederick's Sculpture Museum, that's located in Saginaw Valley State University, Japanese Culture Center, that's in Saginaw. So, I mean, there's so much in here, and there's and the advertisers have done a nice job in letting us also know in another way of businesses that are around in our community. So we have the Oxford has put in, excuse me, our chamber events are in here, which is, you know, just promoting that the first Tuesday of every month is Coffee Connect, the last Thursday of every month is our mixers. The round table is in here. April 14th, we're going to have a chamber luncheon at the Legacy Center.
All right, that'll be interesting.
May 22nd is the third annual Chamber Challenge. Then we have Women's Expo on the 13th of October. And of course, our Christmas parade, December
yes.
3rd.
Yes.
So,
Great. All right, Debbie. Well, thanks for sharing that with us. All the exciting new things going on and new members. So we're going to close this session off. We'll be back just a couple minutes to give you some more updates. Thank you.
thank you.
Canine Stray Rescue is Oxford's own local dog rescue. Each year they take in hundreds of dogs and bring them into suitable homes. A certified nonprofit organization, Canine Dog Rescue strives to give pound dogs a new leash on life. To donate, adopt, or even volunteer, call them at 248-628-0435 or go to their website, dogsaver.org, and click on the K9 Stray Rescue League link.
Whether your family is interested in hunting or target shooting, or even if your family doesn't participate in these activities, having a family conversation about firearms safety is the right thing to do. Join me for a straightforward discussion of what to say, how to say it, and how to talk with both young and older kids about this important topic. It will be time well spent.
Welcome back to Daybreak. Joe Young, manager for the Village of Oxford. Deb Uren, the president of the Oxford Chamber of Commerce. And we're sharing with you lots of good things happening. And thinking of good things, we had new businesses in town too coming.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
We had Mystic Moon is now occupying, I believe it's 115 South Washington, the White House Village Shops. It's a boutique type shop. Just getting set up Mystic Moon. You want to check that out. That's where Simple Organics used to be. And Simple Organics has moved to the north to 111 South Washington. There's newly refurbished building. It's beautiful. It's a restored historic building. So Simple Organics, be sure to see Troy Farwell and check out your needs there for your health and well-being. So I know they're very excited about that new building and then the new tenant at Mystic Moon. We have some other exciting things going too. The Oxford Tap has purchased the building to the south, Cam Logic. They closed on that a month or so ago, and they're going to be looking to expand. Previously, if you remember, they were going to go upstairs and expand to the back, and now they're going to be able to incorporate an even larger area. So it'll be interesting to see how that progresses over this next few months with a greater expansion there at the Tap, because they got great food and entertainment. Mike and Louie do a super job with all their staff. Very popular place there, the Oxford Tap. So we're excited about that. We did have the ribbon cutting for Brain Power Achievement Center Chamber did. Had a great turnout.
We did a joint ribbon cutting with Orion for Brain Power, and it was really it was very cold. We were all inside the building. And it was decided, oh yeah, but we're going to go outside to do that ribbon cutting.
Oh, no.
So here it is, 5 o'clock in the afternoon. We're out there, and traffic is going by, and we're talking, and everybody says, okay, this will be brief. And I think we were out there for about 7 or 8 minutes. But what a wonderful, wonderful program they have there for children.
Yes, it is.
You know, that are having issues with possibly ADHD or just learning and comprehending.
Right. And what's interesting to me is that it's an alternative to giving children medication.
Yes.
This is to deal with their behavioral issues and help them learn
and give them that extra encouragement and everything else. Great group of people there.
So we're excited about having them in. They're only if it's a franchise business, there's only a few in Michigan, so we're fortunate to have one right here in Oxford. So we're thankful for that. We do have a new restaurant in the township.
Yes, we do. It's called Oxford Kitchen, and it's just north of town, right in the complex where Myers is.
Right.
And I've heard a number of really good reports from the food, and I'm making plans to go up there next week for breakfast.
At the one end we have Ackett's Pie, and the other end is Oxford Kitchen.
Yes.
And then of course we got the Chinese restaurant there that's very popular too. So got your choice here of menu items, including of course we got Tim Hortons and McDonald's and
gotta have Tim Hortons.
Lots of restaurants along the way there, of course, as well as by the Meyer store as well. So lots of good things going there as well. We do downtown. We do have Becker Eye Care is in the process of building a new building right next to the AT&T telephone building right there across from the bank. So that's progressing, and hopefully we'll get moving again here soon. It's a 4,000 square foot building. They're looking to relocate from south of town to the village. So we're excited about that. New business hopefully going to be opening there in July or August of this year.
That'll be great.
So that's great. I've had occasion to go see Health Quest, since that's where Brain Balance moved into. And I had injured my shoulder, and so I'm back in therapy with them. And they got a great new facility out there, and it's really worked out
that
well
is a
with
nice
Dangar
place.
and all this staff and the beautiful facility there. So lots of great things going on in the village here. We're also looking at talking about events coming up. We do have the concerts in the park coming up. We had a meeting the other day, our promotions committee, about selecting the various musical groups. So we're going to have a great variety again. That's going to be starting be the third Thursday in June and run through August, July and August. So we're going to have a good mix of music again on Thursday nights with an open mic from 6 o'clock to 7 o'clock. So bring your guitar or your singing voice and give Matthew Long a call to schedule a time to come out and perform before, kind of be the warm-up group for the main event,
Yes.
which starts at 7 o'clock and goes till 9 o'clock. We are looking to have the farmers market tie in with that as well, like we
good.
did at the end of last year,
Yes.
which went over really well. So we're looking forward to on Thursday nights having that, along with Oxford Bank has their popcorn, and there's a balloon man out there I heard too that shows up every now and then. So we're with the bubbles now too. So
All
we're hoping to
right.
have a lot more activities. Maybe even bring in some animals or something for petting zoo or something from time to time. So make it more family friendly and a great opportunity. Again, this is through the DDA and the Village of Oxford and many sponsors and restaurants to sponsor that event. Starting after school starts, they'll be starting up again that third week of June. We also have going this year our 4th annual Lone Ranger Festival and Parade.
Yay!
That's Hi-O Silver there.
Hi-O Silver.
That's going to be Saturday, August 6th. It's always the first Saturday in August. The event will start at 10. Well, really, there's going to be a 5K race and run, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, that the Oxford Addison Youth Assistance is putting on. And that's going to be an exciting event, geared for families again and children. So we'll have the 5K race run, a walk, and then we'll have vendors and the activity for Kids Town. We're looking to hopefully have a vintage market, perhaps car show, more equestrian and animal events and activities along with the entertainment. And of course the parade, which starts at 11 o'clock on that Saturday. And we're very excited about that. We're going to have a new theme. This is election year, so we're going to have a theme tied in with this coming election. And of course, you got to remember the Lone Ranger Creed, the 10 points in there that was created some 80 years ago, are still very relevant to today's moral character and values and environmental and working together with one another. And of course, always remember the white hat, the good guy.
Yeah, the good guy.
Fighting good, overcoming evil. So it'll be interesting, and we're looking to add a few more things this year to make it more interesting and exciting and growing every year.
Yes.
So lots of good things happening with that.
And we can always use volunteers.
Always that, for all the
always can
events,
use volunteers
yes.
for our events.
Yeah,
So if you're wanting to get involved, please call.
Right.
Call the chamber,
Right.
call the village, call DDA. We're always looking for people, and everyone is just very much welcome to become a part of the community.
Right.
So,
Well, yeah, the DDA, by the way, Frost isn't here, but so I'll mention that the DDA did get recertified as a Main Street community accredited. It's now accredited, meaning it met all 10 points of the criteria.
wonderful.
So we're very excited about that with Joe Frost only being here 6 months to be able to get that back. And that a lot of that deals with the volunteers and community people participating in the events and the committees and activities. So we're very excited about that. And I'm sure the next session, Joe Frost will tell you about the new Main Street approach to some changes there where they're going to be more project oriented, which is what we really want to see happen, is projects going on and activities.
Right.
So with that, we're going to close up our Daybreak for this week, and we're glad to be back. And Deb, thank
Yes.
you for being here.
Thank
and,
you, Joe.
want to wish you all a great week. And remember, it's only, 40 some odd days till spring.
Yeah.
Something like
yeah.
that.
And happy Valentine's
That's
Day.
right.
Yeah.
we might be
Take your
here then.
sweeties out.
For sure. All right, take care. Have
Take
a good
care.
day.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.